Hey guys, this is HBK Grand making a video about the Gara Prime that has been released today. So we are gonna find out what those relics are for Volnus Prime as well as Astilla Prime as well. So just simply go to your codex to the universe section and into the relics and arcane menu. Now simply type Gara, for instance, that we're looking for. These are the 4 relics that contain the Gara. Now, Lith's K6 has the Gara Prime chassis blueprint. Best places to farm: Earth, Tikal, Everest, Mars, Augustus. Excavations are really amazing. You could go to Fortuna, you could go to Cetus, you could go to Deimos. Like, doing level 1 bounties will help a lot faster. Next up is Miso P5 and has the Gara Prime Neuroptics blueprint. Best place to farm it is Jupiter IO. Usually in that defense mission, the wave 5 reward and the 10 reward give you the Miso relics, and it is pretty amazing. Like it's almost like 84-90% chance that you're gonna get it. So that's where I go to farm. But you can go to any excavation in like Pluto. You can go to like even Eris. You could go to Zeni. You could go to Hydron. You could do like the open world bounties. But my preferred place is Jupiter and then Io. Next up is Neo A5, and which has the Gara Prime Systems blueprint. And the best place to go for it, in my opinion, is Eris, and then you can go to Eris Zeni. So it is an interception mission. Usually the first 2 waves of the interception give you the Neo Relics. If you want to stay a little bit longer, you can get an enhanced chance of getting Neo Relics or the Axi Relics. You could go to Hydron, you could go to Heracon. Every 3rd excavator, I believe, on Pluto, Heracon gives you a Neo Relic. It's not guaranteed, but has a really high chance. You could go to the bounties on the open world. You could just take your pick which planet you want to go to in order to get those bounties. So it's completely up to you guys. It's like a really easy farm for those. Next up is the Axi G6, which contains the Gara Prime blueprint, which is the rare drop. Best places to farm Axi, like let's say start by Sedna, you're going to go to Hydron, wave 15 and 20. If you go to Eris, Zeni, wave 15-20, you could go to the Void, Belness, Moat, Mithra. They're like good places. You could also go to Pluto, Heracon. Every 4th excavator has the highest chance of dropping those, so it's completely up to you guys. Now, next up is the Volnus Prime. So we're going to start with the Miso relic, Miso Z4, which has the Volnus Prime blueprint. So just like I said earlier, Jupiter IO, my most favorite place to farm those relics. Then Neo V10. And it has the Volnus Prime handle, which is the rare drop. Best places: Eris, Zeni, in my opinion, or you could go to Pluto, Heracon, Sedna, Hydron, or you could do isolation bounties, open world bounties. Then Axi I1, and that one has the Volnus Prime head. And best places like Sedna, Hydron, wave 15-20. You could even go to Selkie if you want. Eris, Zeni, wave 15 and 20. You can go to Pluto, Heracon, every 4th wave of Void. You could go to like Belness, Moat, Mithra. Like those are like the best places to farm these relics. And lastly, we have Astilla Prime. So the first relic is Lith A4, which has the Astilla Prime barrel, a rare drop. Again, Earth, Tikal, Everest. You could go to Mars, Augustus. You could go any open bounties. Higher levels tend to give you a lot more Lith, but if you want like a really non-stop source, I would recommend going Earth, Tikal, or Mars, Augustus, like really good places to farm those. Next up is Miso T5, which has the Astilla Prime stock. Again, Jupiter IO, my favorite spot to go to. Then we have the Neo T4, which has the Astilla Prime blueprint. Best spot for me is Eris Zeni. You can get it from like open world bounties, or you can even go Hydron. And then the last one is Axi N7. So that one has the Astilla Prime receiver, and that can be found Sedna. You could go to Hydron, Eris, you could go to Zeni, you can go to Void, you can go to open worlds, and tier bounties could have that as well. Now, one of the other fastest methods to get relics is actually your syndicates. Now, I have been like spending it on other stuff, but usually I have it maxed before any prime set is being released. So you could go to your view offering section and get those relic packs. So right now, one costs about 20k XP for the standings, and you can get 3 random relics. Now if I go 2, you can go as high as you want until like you can, I think it's like 6 or 5 per syndicate. So if you see right here, I already got like 3 relics, and one of them is actually Volnus Prime handout. So I didn't even go into a mission to farm this relic and I already have it. So this is one of the fastest methods of getting relics right away as well. Granted, like you might not get all of them, but you guys can check out that like, hey, if you have this much syndicate points sitting there, most of the people are maxed out, so that's kind of like what they do. So they just like wait it out for today, and then they would end up getting a new relic or something like that. So I got a Litze 4 again with the Astilla Prime barrel, and then as you guys can see, like it's like a luck of the draw, but once the update happens, you can always use this as a source to instantly get like a couple of mods. And plus, if you have a lot of bounties or syndicate points, then you can definitely go in. I do not recommend the market method, like where you can buy the relic pack. It's even though it gives you like 5, but 50 platinum is not worth it. So in that opinion, I do not think that that would be worth it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys have any questions or comments, you can leave it in the comment section below. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. This is HBK Grant taking off for the day. Have a good one. Take it easy.